DRG News once again. Veera, a 4-year dog, would hobble due to injuries in its leg, now has a special wheelchair made by the person who adopted him. Veera is a 4-year-old dog in Coimbatore and would hobble due to injuries in its leg, now has a special wheelchair made by the person who adopted him. Gayatri, an IT employee, built it with help from her father. Gayatri adopted Veera from a shelter home. She said, "I have always loved dogs since I was a child. However, due to my studies, I was not able to spare time and so could not have a pet dog. During the COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown, I am pursuing my job from home and have time now. I felt it was the right time to buy a dog. I adopted a dog from the rescue home whose both legs were removed due to an accident. My father, who is also a mechanical engineer, decided to design a wheelchair for him. The wheelchair is connected to the dog's harness and this permits Veera to sit and walk with his front legs. Gayatri's father, Kashi, also put an artificial plastic cup leg to make it easier for Veera to walk and sit. Despite seeing many dogs at the rescue home, we chose this dog because this dog was not getting adopted by anyone. It seemed like a case of animal abuse and he wasn't getting adopted or fostered as he was disabled, which is why we decided to get him home," she said. 101-year-old woman who recovered from coronavirus twice tested positive again. She lived through Spanish flu and Second World War. A 100-year-old woman in Italy who lived through the Spanish flu and the Second World War tested positive for COVID-19 for the third time in the last 1 year. The woman Maria Orsinger first tested positive for COVID-19 in February and then for a second time in September, when she underwent treatment for around 18 days, but her doctor said that her hospitalization was mostly precautionary due to her age and the health risk involved with the disease. In February, mother was hospitalized in Sondalo and then also the doctor of the hospital in Sondalo where she was treated told us that she had never had such an elderly person come out of the coronavirus in this way. She was breathing alone and did not have fever. The centenarian again tested positive in November but is currently asymptomatic. So far, she has not required breathing assistance and did not develop a fever. Orsinger, who struggles to communicate with her 3 children as she is deaf, is currently bedridden. Orsinger, however, is not the first elderly person who has managed to beat the odds after testing positive for the novel coronavirus. In August, Purakat Vitil Parid, a 103-year-old resident of Kerala's Aluva, recovered from the illness. In another case, Anandibai Patel, a 160-year-old woman from Thane in Maharashtra too, was able to defeat COVID-19 in September. Bangalore man steps out every Sunday with his friends to remove staple pins and nails from trees. This man is Vinod Kartavya, an assistant scientist at Defense Research and Development Organization. In a bid to save trees and help the environment from deteriorating any further, a team of people is removing foreign objects like nails and staple pins from trees in Bangalore. Vinod Kartavya, an assistant scientist at Defense Research and Development Organization, along with 5 of his friends, step out into the streets of Bangalore to remove posters and advertisements from trees which are pasted with nails or staples. The team hands out every Sunday to do the good deed. Discussing his initiative, Kartavya said, "Recently I was leaning on a tree and a nail sticking out of it hurt the back of my head. I removed the nail and noticed that nearly all the trees in Sampan Giram Nagar ward were damaged like this with posters and advertisements. After this, my friends and I decided that we would spend a few hours every Sunday removing the foreign objects." He also said, "As per the Tree Protection Act and Bangalore Municipal Act, sticking posters on trees is illegal. We have also posted a nail-free tree challenge on social media encouraging people to post their photos after removing nails from trees. We are getting a good response." The report added that during this mission last Sunday, they came across 1,000 to 2,000 staple pins and more than 250 nails on a single tree. Before going any further, let's take a break. Welcome back once again after the break. A leopard got into Dehradun airport, Jolly Grant, and scared of the staff members. A leopard got into the Jolly Grant airport, Dehradun, and caused a scare among staff members. A CISF Jawan saw it jump over the walls and hide in a pipe near the new terminal building, said Jolly Grant Airport Director GK Gautam. While they could not identify it due to the distance, airport authorities informed the Thango range of the Dehradun Forest Division. The pipe was closed off on both sides to prevent it from coming out, but flight operations did not get affected, Gautam added. Leopards, wolves, and jackals are quite common when it comes to being reduced at the airport. It is surrounded by reserve forest and wild animals are roaming freely. This just goes to show that happens as man slowly encroaches on their territory. It invariably leads to clashes that don't really end well for anyone. Welcome to BRG News. Apple donated 100% of product Red iPhone sales to fight COVID-19. Earlier, this money was used to combat HIV/AIDS in several regions. Apple has been unveiling product Red devices since quite a while now. Whether it's the product Red iPod, Beats product Red headphones, or even product Red iPhones and Apple Watches. In case you didn't know, the significance of product Red is not just they look all beautiful in the bright scarlet crimson avatar, but a certain percentage of the profit from the devices are given to the Red non-profit that helps to combat HIV/AIDS in several regions where the life-threatening disease is vulnerable. This association can be dated back to the year 2006. However, this year, Apple has announced on Giving Tuesday that the eligible profit for the product Red this year will be redirected to the Global Fund's COVID-19 team. This will go on till June of 2021. Moreover, Apple will shell out $1 for every purchase made through December 7, either with Apple Pay or Apple's website or the Apple Store or at a physical retail store for this cause. Apple CEO Tim Cook announced this through his tweet stating, "This World AIDS Day, we pay tribute to the healthcare workers tirelessly fighting AIDS and COVID-19, and we are proud to support them with face masks and shields." Welcome to BRG News. A pet owner saved the life of 9-week-old puppy from the carpet python before it tried to strangle the dog to death. A pet owner saved the life of her 9-week-old puppy from a carpet python as she wrestled with it just before it tried to choke the poor dog to death. The dog belongs to Michelle Van, who lives in Sunshine Coast, Queensland in Australia. The moment she saw what was happening, she rushed to the rescue. Michelle struck the snake with a roll of Christmas paper. When it did not help, she used her bare hands. She said she threw it away and saw to the puppy's wounds, which were not that serious luckily. "It was just panic, so I ran, and when I got to the end of the patio, I just sort of froze and screamed. I just saw the python wrapping all around him." That's all for today's news. We BRG News team assures to keep you updated. Till then, stay safe.